Florentine and Pig and the Lost Pirate Treasure by Eva Kostler, Jess Mikhail. "Oh, Pig!" exclaimed Florentine as she leaped out of bed. "Today is playing outside day. I cannot wait to go out in the sunshine." Pig ran to the window and peeked behind the curtains. Then he looked at Florentine and wrinkled his nose. "Whatever's the matter, Pig?" said Florentine. "Isn't it a beautiful day with a sparkling blue sky, and aren't the birds singing happy bird songs?" Pig flung open the curtains and Florentine gasped. "Oh, Pig!" There was a loud rumble of thunder, a crash of lightning, and big drippy drops of soggy splash rain were tumbling down all around. "What a terribly gloomy day," said Florentine gloomily. Pig shivered and nodded. "Come on, Pig, let's put on our cozy things and keep out of the cold," said Florentine. Florentine and the Pig delved into their chest of wintry warm and cozy things. There were scarves and socks and jumpers and jackets, gloves and galosses, and a rather peculiar-looking hat. "Oh, Pig, you do look funny!" Florentine giggled as she put on her very favorite cozy cardigan with 3 big ever-so-sparkly buttons. "But oh no, Pig!" Florentine cried. "One of my ever-so-sparkly buttons is missing!" They searched high and low. They searched under and over. They searched beside and between. But the ever-so-sparkly button was nowhere to be seen. "Oh dear," said Florentine. "What are we going to do?" Pig held up his telescope. "You're right, Pig," said Florentine. "We're going to have to sail the Lost Treasure Island to find my ever-so-sparkly button." They set their sail and checked their cow's nest. They shoved in their shovels, and last of all, they marked their map. Pig fetched their hamper. "Good idea, Pig," said Florentine. "We don't want to get hungry on our sea voyage." They darted about the kitchen, making delicious things to eat. "Goodness me, Pig," Florentine exclaimed. "You are so speedy." Pig really could move rather quickly when he put his mind to it. Soon the hamper was filled to the very top. What a scrumptious lunch they would have. Florentine and Pig's Lost Pirate Treasure recipe. Aye, cheese mashed potato rolls, blueberry and yogurt treasure chest cakes, X marks the spot sparkle cookies, yo-ho me, Harry's beans on toast, ooh pirate pasta, ginger and honey hot chalk grog with marshmallow jewels. "Come on, Pig," said Florentine. "It's time to go." Pig jumped aboard and they were off. They sailed away on the ocean towards the Lost Treasure Island. "Isn't it exciting?" said Florentine. "I do hope we find my ever-so-sparkly button." Florentine and Pig saw wild white seagulls squawking, pretty pink fish flapping, and sparkling silver dolphins diving, but there was still no sign of the Lost Treasure Island. "Do you think we might be lost, Pig?" asked Florentine worriedly. "Might we have taken a wrong turn?" Pig peered through his telescope, up, down, left, and right. And then a grin spread across his face. For there, straight ahead, was the Lost Treasure Island. Florentine clapped her hands together excitedly. "Oh, Pig, we did it! How marvelous!" Florentine and Pig anchored their boat, grabbed their shovels, jumped, onto the lost treasure island and started to hunt. They searched high and low. They searched under and over. They searched beside and between. But the ever so sparkly button was nowhere to be seen. "Oh, Pig," said Florentine sadly. "What are we going to do?" Pig grabbed the hamper. "Good idea," said Florentine. "Let's have lunch." They gobbled and guzzled. They chewed and chomped. They crunched and munched. What a delicious lunch. "We better sail home before it gets dark," said Florentine. "We don't want to get lost, do we, Pig?" "Goodbye, Lost Treasure Island," cried Florentine as they waved. "Oh, Pig, I am sad that we didn't find my ever so sparkly button," she sighed. Just then something under the water caught Pig's eye. Something very shiny, something very sparkly. Suddenly there was a big splash, and Pig was gone. "Pig!" cried Florentine. "Where are you?" There was a splatter and gurgle and a splutter. And suddenly there was a very soggy pig clutching an ever so shiny, ever so sparkly button. "Oh, Pig, you are clever!" cried Florentine. "You found it!" Pig did a little dance. "What a wonderful adventure," said Florentine. "I hope it rains again tomorrow."